Hey everybody, Ryan FMTG here, and before we talk about today's deck, please pet the little corgi in the bottom right corner. That's the sub button, and gain some new subs with each and every video means a whole lot to me. So today's deck is Dante Devil Trigger. I really like this. This is the all-action Dante deck, or the Burn Dante deck, that I played quite a bit, quite a few months ago. Then it kind of got a little bit more popular, and I haven't played it for a while, and with the free skin that everyone got with a login bonus, my free skin was the Dante one. So I was like, you know what? We're playing some Dante. I haven't played this deck for a long time, so let's do it. This deck is pretty much the same with just some couple changes here and there from some other lists. We are playing Trump Card compared to, back in the last time I played this, Trump Card was not out. Because yes, Trump Card did get nerfed, but this can just really come in clutch to kind of just win out the game, because sometimes you just need that couple extra MP. Yes, this is a two-color deck, so at most you are ever getting plus 5 MP, but yet again, sometimes it's just narrow margins that you can win through. And then, of course, all the other red spells besides for Trump Card are all burn, right? A playset of all Sneak Attack, Scar of Humiliation, Headshot, and Barrel Bomb. And then, of course, Agent's Memory, because the only way to deal damage is through these cards. Sneak Attack as well as Headshot are great because it's Art Charge, so it fills up your AP faster, so you can then spam your Devil Trigger more and more. To go along with the burn, we have quite a few ways just to kind of cantrip through our deck and turn through it with Foresight as well as Revelations, and Revelations is so good because it can fill up your EX pocket, hopefully get another burn action card from your graveyard back to your EX pocket. And I kind of say, yes, these 6 cantrips are great because they're doing so much, but also they're filling up your EX pocket because we are playing 2 Splendid Buffet, and this is just a great way to gain some life, especially that a lot of times our EX pocket's full, so this is gaining 4 life. Yes, sometimes we do not care about killing our opponent's units, and sometimes it can be risky to kill your opponent's unit because maybe they play something a little bit stronger. However, gaining the life is pretty worth it. We are playing 6 Halt spells, 2 Agony, 2 Deadweight, and 2 Secrets, because this is just kind of a nice slew of 2/2/2, just so you could kind of efficiently halt some stuff. And then, of course, we are playing Maverick's Memory and Monstrous Virus. This card can just cheese out wins, and it feels fantastic because sometimes all you need is that extra 30 seconds and to burn face a little bit more, and you can win. And so Monstrous Virus is so good in this deck. So overall, that's the deck list. I did stream this deck over the weekend, so I'll pick some matches to show you all, and then we'll kind of talk about my thoughts afterwards. Let's swap this. So basically, I really like to try to get to 4 memory with burn spells. So then we hopefully get 1 back with Revelations rather than just getting like a Foresight or something. Yes. So now if they do something, we Sneak Attack. And now we probably just Revelations. We could play Scar of Humiliation because I wouldn't mind drawing Scar because it is 3 damage. I actually don't know if I want to use the Hero Power. We probably just use our Hero Power now because this will save like quite a bit of life. Also, what's great is now we'll play Revelations and have Splendid Buffet. And Splendid Buffet will get 2, 4, 6 because they have 2 things in their EX pocket. So we will be back up to 30. I actually don't really want to kill anything because everything's 2 power. So I think we just 2, 4, 6. I think we just do this. Yet again, I don't want to use the things in the EX pocket because now Splendid Buffet is still giving us 6. Yes, we will have to kill something, but I think that that is actually kind of fine. We can save some damage that way. Because then that's just kind of like an extreme halt spell, right? We could use the hero power right now. Yeah, we might as well. Even though they haven't played anything, well, they will now. Agility was really good. This is probably one of the reasons why maybe we didn't want to kill anything, because that's just so much better than anything else that they could have played, right? Awesome. We really needed Agony, some way to halt this. And yet again, they're doing a good job of not playing into anything. That's why sometimes counters aren't the best, because it's just like, they might not play anything, and then you aren't countering anything. But, like, it's fine, whatever. We still have lots of things to do. And I'm okay taking this, like, 4 damage on these cycles. Let's do this, because now we have our hero power, so we'll use our hero power. Well, we just have lethal. So we'll do the hero power now, wait till we net 3 MP, go for lethal, then we do have counter backup. We could have waited a little bit longer, so that if we drew another burn spell, we could have countered that burn. Okay, they didn't have a counter. GG! Revelations, that's the card's name. We could keep this. And then as soon as we have 4 MP, we'll play a headshot, so that if they do something, we then can just do another headshot. Deadweight will be pretty good against that. I'm actually not going to do anything here, because I kind of want to just do burn spells, so then we can get a burn spell back with Revelations. Awesome. Because now we can just use our hero power. Wonder if we want to. We might not, but this is going to say 7, and then we can do Revelations. Oh, yeah. And then this is great, because these are 6 charge right here. Let's just quickly do this. Hopefully they do something so we can just sneak attack. I'll take that 3 all day, right? We'll do this. Obviously, if they do something, we just sneak attack. I think we'll just use our hero power again. So we have 7 points of burn, and they are at 15. Oops, dead weight. Hovering over with this one, it's not doing anything right now. Oh, that was bad because now if they did something, we would only gotten 1 free MP. We should have started with this. A lot of times you want to start with your first one, but obviously we had too much MP. Come on, do something. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Let's see, can we get enough hero power going before we have to do a virus? Maybe. It's possible. Sneak attack helps. Sneak attack is at 3... No. Actually, could we? No, we needed a 1 MP play, I think. Oh, that's not... That was very good for us. I think we just do the 1 MP play. Because we get to draw and draw. Awesome. And we win! Dude, I love this deck. It's not the absolute fantastic, but we can keep it. And let's just play this. So now if they do something, we can actually use as well. Kind of just doing the same thing. So if they use something, we could just do that. We really want like foresights and stuff like that. Ooh, we played that a little bit too fast, so now we don't have 4, so now we can't barrel bomb, but okay, didn't bite us, that's good. And we do not even have 4 memory for this, and I don't want to just gain 2. Yikes. Okay, this is pretty problematic, but we could get there. Okay, Agony's not really doing anything. Oh, they do have a 5, okay. That's a great draw. Actually, we probably just do this to gain life. I should have done this a little bit sooner so they couldn't use their hero power just yet. Could have done that. Let's see, let's see. Let's just halt this, because that's the most threatening thing. How much burn do we think the opponent's playing? Because that's the most... That's the biggest... That's my biggest concern right now. I wanted to go down, do that before we took that 4, so we didn't go down to 5, because that seemed a little risky. Is what it is, though. We have ways to counteract that. But we took that 4 and we didn't need to, right? I feel like they have Burn in their hand. I think we just have to go for Virus here. Okay, well, can we not MP? Now if they try to go for something, we just do Buffet? Okay. So we have Lethal in our hand. Do we have time? Because they're both 4 MP plays. Oh, yeah. Why would you? Okay. And this is where trump card's still just broken, right? Because I would just get to trump here. Whee! Yeah, that shows the power of Virus, right? It was just kind of a... You could play a little bit looser and more wild with Virus. Heart Tank, we can keep this. Let's just do Burn real quick, because if they do something... Ooh, we can do Headshot. Headshot's even better. Because again, one of the most important things is to make sure that you can just do another play, preferably a 2 MP play when they actually, if they do something in active response phase. And I don't mind taking a hit or letting them use agility there. We should have waited just a little bit longer just in case if we just drew a 3 MP play that we wanted to play. Having all these 1 MP halt spells for especially this 4-2 is very good. We could just kill it with Splendid Buffet, but I don't mind just halting it a little bit before we kill it. We could just kill it now. We only draw 2 or gain 2 life, but that's okay. And if they shield, whatever. Sneak attack draw was fantastic there. Sure. We could do this, but I really don't particularly want to, because I think I'm just going to do this, because it kills that. They need to do something, even if we take another 4 or whatever. Because if they shield up in response, we'd probably just do a sneak attack over halting it. Yeah, I'll take 4, because then by the next attack cycle, we'll just use our hero power. Yeah, let's just, especially if that's what they're going to play, is a 2-4, so they have a 4 attack, 2 attack, 2 attack. That's not too threatening. The most threatening thing will now be this 5-2 with agility. Okay, trump card's not great right now, because obviously we cannot win with the stuff that we have in hand. But we already have another hero power on deck. Hopefully they do something so we can just Revelations now. See what we draw. Ooh, drawing Splendid Buffet is fantastic. I wonder if we want to try to kill... Oh no, they shield that. But the shield will go away. I wonder if we want to try to kill that, or if we don't particularly care. No, we can't use our hero power just yet. So I'll take that 5. I just want to use the hero power now. Even though we have a lot of these halt spells. So we'll try if they just want to shield it up again or something like that. Actually, yeah, I wonder if we didn't want to do that, because now, what if they play something, well, we have to halt something when we had our Devil Trigger online? Okay. Did not work out too bad for us. So basically now, I think we do this, and then we just try to use some of our halt spells before we have to use Virus. Yep, so we definitely just halt that, because that's going to be the biggest thing now. And we'll have our hero power, well, very, very soon. Ooh, that was bad on my part because we were netting too much, so now, like, I guess we just do this. Yeah, we only got to use 1 free MP. Like, not the worst, but, like, definitely a misplay. So now we should just quickly do this. Even though we're missing out a little bit on the attack buffer, so overall a little time we just wasted, I still think that that's okay.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
I think we do this, even though we only draw a card to our X pocket, but I still think that that's fine, because I don't want a Monstrous Virus here yet. Like, I don't want a Monstrous Virus or Trump card, just because we have our hero power on deck, we still have some decks cards left in our deck, so therefore, like, why do that just yet?
Systems fully charged.
Let's just do this, because now we can use our hero power, do some cantrips, then worst comes to worst, we haven't drawn a burn spell or 2, we'll just Virus for some more time. We'll just do this. Because it's great, because now we could just do this, use our hero power again. We're just drawing all the foresights, all the digs. There we go. So what's great is even if they have Siblings Memory or some way to gain health, we can just Maverick's Memory it. But they probably do not. I'm guessing they do not because they would snap it. Oh, okay. We can still just Maverick's Memory that counter spell. That's fine. Deuce. That was a pretty long game. Overall, I think this deck is very good. After streaming it, after playing it even off-stream a little bit, I definitely won more than I lost, and I think this is a very solid deck. And people kind of know that, right? This is a known quantity, and I do think that there are some changes that I kind of want to make to maybe make it a little bit better. Maybe a different arrangement of halt spells, or maybe even a couple more halt spells over Revelation or something like that, just to make sure, kind of go a little bit more against the aggressive decks to make sure that you're not dying before you can burn them out. But this deck is great, right? It just blink hard, you know, counters a lot of what decks are playing, like Dark Destruction Wesker, where it's just like, yeah, I don't care if you have Murder Spikes and Fate of the Unworthy and a pretty good hero power to kill my stuff because I don't have any units for you to kill. So I really like that blink element. And yes, of course, this is a salt-inducing deck because sometimes when you're playing this deck and you're losing, you can kind of feel salty because you can kind of feel like you're just getting run down and you can't do anything. However, when you're winning, your opponent is probably feeling pretty salty because sometimes this deck takes a while to win and it can kind of just seem helpless, but you don't feel like conceding yet because there is still just a slight margin that you could win. But overall, I like this deck, especially that I got the Dante hero skin. I'll probably be playing this deck a little bit more. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.